Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone.
Good morning, crafty friends. Welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All of my returning crafty friends. I almost hear myself. I don't know why I get quiet. Like, if I get quiet, I'm not gonna hear myself. So let me check my cameras. Let me check. Check. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. I can't hear myself talking. That's horrible. That's a horrible feeling. Ignore my background because the fabric obsession has gotten out of control. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do with all the new fabric. I'm going to have to buy another plastic bin. I'm not sewing as fast as I'm buying. But like I was saying, for all of my returning crafty friends, good morning and welcome back. Hey, let's do a little maraca. Hey, welcome in. Good morning. Wake up. It's Sunday. And then for all of my new crafty friends, welcome to y'all too. Yay! So y'all, my allergies are so bothering me this morning, but I refuse to take Zyrtec every day. I know I need to do better. I need to take it every day. I know. But I have anxiety about taking daily meds. I know it's going to come where I have to take meds every day, but I'm not there yet. So thank the Lord for that. If you're new to my channel, I'm Shay, Crafting on the Dime with Shay, where I go live every Sunday morning at 08 Central Standard Time. Can y'all hear me? Because I feel like I'm talking lower than normal. Oh, Evelyn, I know. Let's say good morning to everybody, and then we'll get into our normal Sunday kind of shenanigans. Good morning, Gayle. Thank you for being a moderator. Thank you. Good morning, Marge. Good morning, Sharon D. Good morning, DB, my boo. Good morning, honey. Good morning, Miss Merlinda. Thank you for being a member. Me and Miss Merlinda will be live on Thursday, 12 Central Standard Time, 1 Eastern. Miss Merlinda, did we confirm that? Listen, me and Miss Merlinda, we be pulling it together because we're all busy up in here. Good morning, Shamika. Thank you for being a member, my boo. Thank you for not giving me a hard time about the trimmer. Trimmer by George. I know you wanted to roast me, but you're being very kind this weekend. Thank you. I thank you. Good morning, Quilt Winch, my West Coast sister. Good morning, Roslyn. Good morning, Roslyn. Thank you for being a member and a moderator. I'm trying to pull it together, y'all. I am. I'm gonna hide that. Good morning, Josette. Good morning, honey. Good morning, NBA Creative Designs. Good morning, Evelyn from Orlando. Good morning, Anna with the 2 N's. Duh. Good morning, Jennifer. Let's see, I'm scrolling. Good morning, Dimps. Are you at work today? Are you at home getting to enjoy the show? Good morning, D. Smith. Good morning, Doris. Good morning, Mary Brown. Good morning, Beverly. Good morning, Cindy Zach Ball. Good morning. Good morning, honey. Good morning, Sherry. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for always commenting, liking, and all the things on all of my reels, everything. I see you, boo. DB2 and Jesse and Dazelle. They there. They gonna comment. They gonna like. They gonna watch. So thank you. I see you. I see it. Good morning, Vicky. Yay, you got me in the schedule. Yes, honey. Good morning, Robin. She's becoming slowly. She there. She my go-to. I'll be like, girl, with the posting. I'd be like, yes, I love it. I have to make sure that I go to all the social medias and like, comment, and just support when I see it. And Miss Robin, she be on it. I'll be like, Lord, if I see something on TikTok, I'm like, okay, let me go to Instagram, let me go to YouTube and try to like and comment and do all the things for all of my crafty friends, because I don't know if y'all know this, liking and commenting is free, subscribing is free, supporting is free. That's the best way you can support a YouTuber or a content creator, is just watching, like, comment. Good morning, Jay. I'm sorry I can't be live with y'all today. I just have too much going on, but I still need to cut some fabric with my laser. But y'all gonna be surprised because I am gonna pull out my laser because I have to laser something. I'm getting ready to show y'all. Good morning, Jenny Boo. I missed you yesterday. Me and Courtney talked about you. She was like, you are her biggest supporter, honey. She's like, she is in every live. And I was like, I am only here because of Jenny, honey. So thank you, Jenny. Okay. And Courtney, girl, Courtney know you, honey. Good morning, Crafts Obsessed. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Donna Hayes. That's a new name. We gotta show her some love up in here. Hey, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome in. It is 0 here. Girl, listen, March always killing me with the temperature. It was in the 40s here in Texas, and I thought I was gonna die yesterday morning. Ooh, I be sneaking 2 dips. It's okay. It is okay. We up in there. Good morning, Up Designs. Thank you for being a member. Good morning, Carrie Boo. Good morning. Yes. Love you too, Miss Robin. Love you guys. So yes, we're at the bottom. So what do we want to start with? I ain't gonna say I made up something to do today, because this week I was working overtime at work. We got some major projects going on, so it's been a lot. The overtime, they offering it, so I had to take it because they don't never offer overtime. So I'm not even fooling with y'all people talking about this. Anything under 30 degrees is disrespectful. I see y'all though. It's too much. It's too much. Yes. Yes, I had my coffee and then I poured me some tea because I'm gonna need something. I'm definitely need something to get me going with these allergies this morning. So have y'all seen my new reel? Let's see who the first person in the comments who could say what I made on my last reel. Nobody from the Fab Six. I know y'all know. What did I make in my last reel that I'm so proud of? That I injured my finger. Yay! Cool Witch. I saw Cool Witch first. I don't know if somebody posted before her, but thank you. A wooden clapper. Yes, yes, honey. And making the wooden clapper is not how I cut all 4 of my fingers. I cut this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I am 100% for sure I needed to have stitches on this one, but I refuse to go to the ER. People that have healthcare that don't go to the doctor, shame on us. But yes, this thing bled for 4 or 5 hours. I finally just wrapped it up and went to bed. And when I unwrapped it this morning, I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. It still was looking crazy, but I rewrapped it and we gonna just pray about it. Yes. So that's why I said I'm going to pull out the laser. Y'all, the laser is right here. She's right here. She's a big, what do y'all call it? A paperweight, a big paperweight. Because I promise you my laser's right here. But the clapper is going to make me pull out the laser. I was asking Stacey some stuff, trying to pull some information because I haven't used my laser probably in over 6 months. Like, girl, how do I do it? What do I do? Is it feel? What is it, engraved? And I am going to laser my channel name on it and do some things with it probably today or tomorrow with the help of Stacey and maybe Rosalind and Jay. The whole crew, they'll help me get going because I do want to engrave on my clapper. Do y'all want to see it? I'm so happy. Yeah, dust collect. Yes. Listen, I was in my laser era for like a second. Oh, so when I went to Home Depot, so for the block, let's talk about it. So I was thinking I would just place the knob on this side and screw from this side. But then I was like, I want this to be flat. I don't want any screws on this side. And my husband was like, well, I would have screwed it so deep in that it would have been flush. And I was just like, no, I don't want anything on this side, which means I needed one of these little double screw things without the flat back on it. And they didn't have that at Hobby Lobby. They just had this big metal screw thing that you had to cut. And if you see in the video and you see the cutting of it, that wasn't me, that was my husband. And I was not even involved in that process. Well, the first time he cut it and we were drilling it in, it broke off in one of the wood pieces. And I picked up the one, I guess, that had broke. And I guess I didn't know it was the one that was broke. And I was trying to feel and make sure it was smooth. And I didn't realize I picked up the wood piece that wasn't smooth, that he had broke the screw off of. So I just quickly did my hand over it. And baby, I cut all the fingers all the way across. My fingers still hurt. Yeah, my fingers still hurt. Let's see what y'all say. Y'all talking about me. Oh God, it was so bad, y'all. It was so bad. I was on the phone with Shamika. I probably traumatized her. I probably traumatized post Shamika. But yeah, that happened. And I'm okay. The injuries that we have, at least it's not as worse as the nail going all the way through my finger. I didn't go to the ER for that either. Listen, we're not going to do is go to BAMC. We're not going to Brooke Army Medical Center so they could talk about me at my place of employment, okay? No, I will not be that employee, okay? Me and Stacey, yes, that's the ongoing joke in the Fab Six, that it's always me and Stacey. We gonna give you an injury every other week. That means it's gonna be Stacey next week. Me and Stacey, we just walking accidents, and that is the ongoing joke for my little community. So yes, but we did eventually get it made. But what I did notice about the wood slabs that I got cut down is they're not all created equal. I don't know if it's the outer pieces of the wood or the ones that are kind of curved a little bit. But I did notice that some of my blocks that they cut aren't as flat as others. So with any project, there's always something. But this was one of the flattest. I had 2 pieces of wood out of the 10 that he cut that were really flat that I could use. So I have 2 of these. I have one with a blue and one with a gray. The gray one is down there on the ground. And you'll see it when I post my table. I'll show you with my table with my fabric, and it goes right on top. And it's a nice little weight. And what I want to do is I'm going to laser, crafting on a dime with Shay, establish this date. All the goodies on here is going to be really pretty, some hearts, some things like that. So I am going to engrave it. Is it called engraving? Laser? I'm going to laser it. Yeah, old girl, Carrie. Yeah, whatever Carrie said. Look, I know nothing about wood. I'm just happy that I had at minimum 2 pieces that were flat that I could get. And you got to think, if you saw in the video, I scrolled over the price. I paid $13 and some change for that whole wood slab. If I would have bought this on Amazon or any of the other websites, these things can run anywhere from $40 all the way up to $80. So I bought a knob for $5, some screws, and I got some wood cut down. So I came out on top with this one. So yeah, I think it was a win-win for this one. I'm just glad I have it now, and I didn't have to spend $50 to $80 on it. And it is so heavy. It's so heavy. It's so great. It's so good. So I don't want to say I didn't have anything planned for today because there's always something to do. I cut out my 2026 Year of the Strawberries by Heather Briggs, and I do have all the pieces cut out. I posted the reel. Did you see it? Did you see me cutting? Did you see me? Did you see it? So all of my blocks are cut out. They're on the table. I'll show you. So I'm going to sew today. There's each pattern designer, like when they write their patterns, they're all different. And the one thing I liked about Heather Briggs is at the first part of her instructions, she gives you all the blocks that need the half square, what is it called? So I can use the right, where you have to draw that half square line, or to draw the line down the middle. What is it called? How does she word it? She says, draw a diagonal line from corner to corner. You will use this marked piece in the following steps. So she gave me all the blocks that I needed to draw my line in the center of the blocks. Everybody don't do that. They just go block step 1, draw a half square line for this, and then 10 steps down you may have to draw another one. I like that she gave them all up front. So all of those are already done, because usually you'll see me on live and I'm trying to draw them real quick. None of that today. I like that. So that's the first thing I noticed that I like. But it's a whole bunch of stitching and flipping. I do have her website pulled up. I do have this sew along that she's doing. It is a block, 1 block a month, and it is a paid sew along. And I do have it linked below in the description box at the top. But I will show you on the website. Let's show you. I did check my screen, so we're good today. We're good. We're good. Shay Shay is on it. Good morning, everybody that's coming in. If I didn't speak to you, I still love you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see if I can see what y'all are saying. Let me log on to my baby's account, because he is not working. He is definitely growing. He is sleeping. Let's go to this. He is not working. He is definitely growing. Oh, the delay is so real. Oh, wow. I didn't play an ad this morning. Maybe I didn't turn them on. I also didn't turn on subscribers only mode. So hopefully we don't get any crazies. You make it when you get the crazies in your chat. I don't have any crazies. Okay, now I can see my comments. Agree, Kristen. But let me see. Oh, there go Carrie with her tree comment. Girl, I don't know nothing about no trees. I don't know nothing about trees. But yes, I do like her patterns. And I do tend to stick with certain instructions, certain designers, certain pattern writers, because I know how they write. And I like how they write. And I usually stick with Fat Quarter Shop and It's So Emma written patterns, because I like how they write out their patterns, because some people they do too much. Let me just say that they do too much for me. I know what I like and I stick with what I like, and I think that y'all know who I like. Oh yeah, there goes Shamika. Shamika's worked on some of her patterns before, so I'm sorry, but how you write the instructions are very important, and I don't have time to be trying to figure it out. Like, make it simple for me. Keep it simple. But yes, this is the website link. I have it in the description box below if you're interested in making this block. It is the 2026 Year of the Strawberries. And this is what the first block looks like. This is the block we're going to be working on today. I doubt I finish it, but I always post the finished block in my Facebook group. My Facebook group is also listed in the description box below. For those who are not tech savvy and don't know anything about the description box, please, if one of my moderators will post my Facebook group in the comments, it is in my description box. And I like that she's already given me a preview of what February block looks like. Do know that as I move through the months, I will be correlating some of the same fabrics and maybe adding in a few additional fabrics based off of what the block looks like. But I'm going to be using the same block. Like you see, there's pink in both of these blocks. This, whatever I use for this strawberry right here, is probably what's going to be used on this lid and so forth each month, so that the block matches. because I didn't buy a fabric kit or anything like that. I don't think she has a fabric kit for this sew along, but she does give you the fabric requirements and all the things that you need to make the block. So check it out. I have not looked, and it's my routine every morning. What it looks like is, you know, they do pre-orders for the Cupid box for Fat Quarter Shop. And I did an unboxing and I did a reel. No, I did a video. I did a video. Did you watch the video? Did you watch it? I was so excited. Why? Because everything's pink, 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 pink. Okay, a little red. Fine, I'll give it to you. It's a little red in there, but mostly pink. Okay, people, it's pink, pink, pink. So it looks like, you know, they do the pre-order, and, you know, some people, you know, end up not getting it or whatever happens. So they have some boxes left, and I will tell you, it is definitely worth getting. Okay, if you haven't caught my video, check it out. But every morning I go and check my flash sale to see what they have and try to determine if it's something that I want. Let's see. I usually go to this page and then I just take a look at the fabrics. Now, these are very pretty. Shamika, are we getting this? So what I like to tell myself is, if this is still available after I get off live, I may get this. Good morning, Marilyn. So this is what I do. This is how I kind of stockpile my fabric and kind of get kind of like a just like I wouldn't, what is the word for it? Not inventory, but pretty much this is why I always have something to sew with. Like if something pops up and I want to sew, I have it because I buy it when it's on sale. $23.99 for a jelly roll. That's a great price, because I know that there's people, we went to Applique Getaway last summer, and I know people that spent like $40, $50 on a fat quarter. That's a normal price for a top line quilt quality fat quarter bundle. Okay, not fat quarter, but jelly roll, a jelly roll. So to get it at $23.99, that's why I always go here every morning at 8 o'clock and I see what the special is. They're gonna have some fat quarter bundle, jelly roll, so fat quarter, jelly roll, layer cake, something in here that's normally 50% off. And this is how I create my stash. Yeah, stash. Thank you, Quilt Witch. My stash. And I have a nice stash. So if something comes up, I don't have to be worried about what am I going to sew with, because this is how I created it. And this is what I do. On Tuesdays, they have twice a day. So at 8, they post their special. Then they have another one at 8 p.m. So I like Tuesday. If they don't have anything Tuesday morning that I like, I can always go back in the evening and see what they have. But I do like this. And I promise you, if this is available after I get off live, I'm probably going to get that. Plus, I need to use my coupon that came with my Cupid box. So yes, you know what I'm sewing. So let's get going. Let's remove this. Let's, oh, I removed the wrong thing. Let's remove that. Let's go here. Let's go here. This is my table. Can I get my table up here, people? Can I get my table? Can I get my table? Let's do a full screen. This is a paid pattern, so I'll try to hide like what I'm doing when I'm looking at my pattern today. This is my clapper that I made. If you're coming in, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Marge, I'm not even mad at you. I have an Enchanted Winter too. I just need to bind it. Stitch and ditch and bind. Yes, Vicky. They have some good stuff. If you're new to quilting and you need to build a stash, that's the best way to do it. Best way to do it. Good morning, Kristen. I don't think I said good morning to you, though I've spoken to you. Okay, just making sure we're caught up. Oh, you see it, Dimps? Ooh, Crafty Gemini. You have to post that. Dimps, you have to post that in my group. I want to see what it looks like. But this is approximately 12 by 12. It may be a little shorter, 11.5 by 11.5, but pretty much 12 by 12. I have my little knob on here. It's flat. It's flat. And this is my quilt block underneath. So these are the blocks that I made yesterday. Let's put this ruler over here for now. And let's move that clapper to the side. I don't need anything that big this morning. When I get ready to laser my big clapper, I'm going to go ahead and do these little ones. These little ones that I have to put something on them. But these are my quilt blocks. This is my Raleigh RBD week 1. This is my RBD week 2. And I just keep them on my design board. So they're all here. All of the block of the months that I'm working on are right here. There's my prey. I need to hang it up. And there's my another sew along that I'm doing. What is it? I don't know why I can't remember the name of the sew along. The women of the Bible. And then that's a quilting life. And then I got my designs by JuJu block of the month. I gotta remember my sew along names. But yeah. And I'm just adding on sew alongs. I like the once a month, the block of the months. I only have 2 that I think that are weekly, and that's the Raleigh Blake and Social Life is going to start soon. They're weekly. So, but let's get going. Let's get this strawberry block sewn. Let's move these over here. If you saw in my reel, I have everything already cut out and ready to go. And because she put the lines, what I needed to draw on the back, already at the first step, I've already drawn all my lines on anything that needs a line drawn. I've already drawn it. I don't know if you can see that. Can y'all see that? Let me see. My camera is kind of behind. I drew lines on all of these blocks. Well, all of the letters they told me to, I have. Thank you, Dimps. Thank you. It is a lot of work. One thing that I slightly mentioned that I want to make sure I mentioned, I went to All Brands Academy. Courtney Dodat, I took a scan and cut class with her. So I'll definitely be doing a scan and cut class coming up. Not class. Yo, ooh, that was real funny. Ooh. Next week, I'm doing my Acu quilt, but the week after that, I'll be doing something on my scan and cut. They are, Kristen. Let's pray. That's the next thing I'm going to talk about, Kristen, is in the beginning of her directions, she tell you to sew everything with a scant 1/4 inch. So I did play with my stitches this morning and make sure I have my scant, what I'm going to do as my scant. Because I watched a couple videos and a scant for everybody's going to be different. But what I do like is she's going to give you the finished block size, and we'll make sure we get that correct before we move on to the next step. Yes, let's take a sip. Let's everybody. We talked about a lot this morning already. We're 28 minutes in and we haven't sewn anything. Oh my God, I feel like Becky. I'm 28 minutes in, I haven't sewn anything. I'm freaking out. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, let's take a sip. Okay, I'm okay. Take a breath, everybody. Take a breath. The scan and cut class was so good. It's so much fun being around like-minded people. That's why I loved Applique Getaway. We just understand each other. It's just different. So let's go to step 1. I got everything let's not even try to say that. It's too early in the morning for the shenanigans. I have my alphabets on everything, and let's see what it says for step 1. I already did step 1, which was draw my lines. Okay, so it says, oh, this is going to be fun. The first step, the second step is so much fun. So much fun. Where is HH? This is HH, and I need FF. And we're going to do a, what is this? Would you call this a square and a square? This is going to be so much fun, y'all. I've already read what I need to do. Okay, so this is my FF. And wait, I love this one. I dropped my letter. Okay, wait, let me look at this again. So I'm like, wait, did I read this right? Ah, see, I grabbed the wrong thing. And I was like, oh my God, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I grabbed H when I was supposed to grab HH. These are HH. And yes, Kristen, these are tiny as I don't know what. This is a 1-inch square. So I'm going to take my 1-inch squares. And why don't I have my lines? Did I miss drawing lines on these? Ah, I see what I did. I drew the lines on the H when I was supposed to draw lines on the HH. So the same thing I did earlier is what I did now. So it's okay. We'll draw the lines now because I need lines on these and not the HH. Ha ha. Love it. Fun in the sun, everybody. But pretty much one of these will go on each of the corners of FF. And we're just going to draw, we're going to stitch a diagonal line. Fun in the sun. Fun in the sun. So it'll look like this. And I'll stitch from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. But I need my lines. Let's stop playing with life. The only other thing that's kind of hard for me is these are backgrounds. And in my head, I'm like, Lord have mercy. Which side is the right side? That's why I like to do this off camera. So that's the back. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard, y'all. It's hard. It's hard. Okay. Okay, got it. Whoo, these are tiny. These are so tiny. Good morning, Patrice. And yes, I do that too, Quilt Winch. I'm supposed to be making somebody a super moderator. Somebody had mentioned that. I have to look at that. Rosalind, remind me about that later, girl. Because apparently if I have like super moderators, they can like pin comments and do things. And I don't know. I have to look that up. I'm just drawing my lines because I drew lines on the back of H instead of on the back of HH like I was supposed to. But it's okay. I still end up drawing on live. I was trying to avoid this step because I feel like it's kind of wasteful. Anything that I can do ahead of time, I really try to do that to, you know, not waste your time with stuff like this. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Monica. Good morning. So I'm going to go to the movies today. I'm going to see Avatar. I really like Avatar. Anybody else seen it or is an Avatar fan? So this goes like this. And no need to place these on here yet because they're just going to fall off anyway. So let's come over here. Let's move my keyboard out the way. Sorry. Sadly closed the screen. I don't know if it went black on y'all. But let's go here. Let's stay here for a while. This is a safe place to stay. Oh, it was. Yes, my husband politely mentioned that to me, that the movie was very long when he did the math on it. He did mention that the movie was very long. I mean, he's not an anti-Avatar fan, but he's going because he knows that I want to see it. So very kind of him to do that. Oh, thank him, thank him, thank him. And I'm just sewing on my lines. I do have my knee lift on here. Like I said, I'm loving it. Loving it. And my finger is not feeling too bad. I just couldn't get it to stop bleeding. I'm going to stop and check my iron. My iron is not on. Let's not burn the paper. Turn it back on. It kind of went to sleep. Oh, cut the knee thread and then do the knee lift. If you cut the thread before you try to do the knee lift, it will work, everybody. What projects are everybody working on this morning? What are y'all going to work on today? I hope everybody works on something crafty and fun. I know Jess and Stacey, possibly Rosalind and Connie are going live after me to do the laser project that I really wanted to do. But I got too much going on. I'm going to go pick up my groceries after this live. And then I'm going to come back and try to organize my fabric a little bit more. Okay. So I think on this camera, oh wow. I think on this camera you'll be able to see how I sewed this block. Whoop, I dropped it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off from a 1/4 inch from the stitch line. I'm gonna cut off, and I will do that on here so y'all can see it. I don't want to use those big boy scissors. I'll do it on camera so y'all can see it. I think y'all can see it from this angle, and I'm just gonna cut. And you can use your rotary blade if you would like. I'm just gonna use my scissors on my shears. Boop. Boop. Alrighty. Good morning, Shon. And this is what it looks like after I cut. Now I'm going to press these open. I don't think y'all can see my iron station from the camera view. Apologies for that. But this is step 2. Sewing a notion stand. Uh-oh. A notion stand. Curious about that. Oh, I have it. I have it off to the side. I kind of kept that stuff together, Jess, because I have to take a picture of it. I didn't want to separate everything. I have to pull everything back together. Everything is content. Thanks, Patrice. So it's bundled together until I get a picture of it, because I did the video. Now I got to get a picture. Then I can put everything where it goes. Step 3. Okay, so I'm going to get a GG. So this is my GG. I already used that one. So a GG with fabric W. Oh, gracious. I need 2 of these. 2 of these. 1, 2. Can y'all see my instructions, y'all? I can't be getting in trouble, y'all, with these designers, honey. I'm like looking at this. Okay, put that back over there. And it says a W, 2 W's. I got my 2 W's with a fabric GG. Oh my God, I have to be careful. Because this is the G. I need a GG. Lord have mercy. This is gonna take me out, y'all. And then it says make 4. Okay, got it. Got it. But yes, these GGs and G's, they gonna take me out. Okay, so this to this, this to this. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It's not hard. This to this, this to this. And we're doing the same thing. Stitch down the line, cut a 1/4 seam away, stitch and flip. Put that back there. I was looking at it like it just wasn't looking right. It wasn't looking right, y'all. It wasn't. Oh, I need 2 more. Boop. Oh, these are so tiny, Kristen. Okay, just put that right there. So yes, so we're doing the same thing. Oh, my screen is so tiny. I'm sorry. But yes, let's go over here. Let's see if I can do this to help a little bit. So I'm gonna put that one right there. I need 4. So let's come over here. I've already got my lines drawn on the back. So now I gotta do a stitch. They are tiny, Carol. They are so tiny, but it's gonna be so cute. Yes, the pieces are very tiny, y'all. Yes, but it's gonna be so cute in the end. Let me see if I can show y'all from this. I'm gonna sew from here to here and from here to here on all 4. Cut off my 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to press and move on to the next step. And this is, it seems like it takes a long time, but it's really fast when I'm not on live and things like that. So I've seen a couple strawberry blocks in the community. I don't know if they've posted them yet, but Connie made hers. Shamika made hers. I'm trying to remember. Oh, wow, that went in the crack. I'm trying to remember. Is this a perfect square in a square? It does matter. Hold on. Which way you sew these. If it's, okay, so this is a 2 by 1 3/4. So it does matter which way you sew this if it's not a perfect square. Y'all, let's come back to the camera. Let's slow this thing down. Let's slow this thing down. I may not remember. I may not finish this on live, but it's very important for me to explain something. I'm like, is this the even square? It's not. This direction is 2 inches. This direction is 1 3/4. So it matters if I sew them here versus here. I promise you that 1/4 inch matters. I promise you it does. So let's slow this thing down and let's look at these directions and make sure. Okay. I'm going to bet they go on the 2 inch side. She doesn't say, but that's what I'm betting my money on. Oh, no problem, Evelyn. So let me just measure that and make sure I'm sewing on the 2 inch side. Yes, that's the 2 inch side. You've made enough mistakes. You kind of learn to stop and catch things. Or if you sew something, you're like, wait, that don't look right. You start to notice things a little bit earlier and like, wait, I made this mistake before. I don't want to make that mistake again. And I'm going to chain stitch on these or I'll be all day. And I'm measuring over here to the side of my cutting board to make sure that I'm stitching on the 2 inch side and not the 3/4. So we're going to chain stitch 4, cut, and then we'll do the other side of the. Let me get this back so y'all can see me big. No problem. Shamika, did you finish the background? I know we don't have a lot of time from when I get off and when Stacey and Jess go on with their guest, but we definitely got to get on the chat. And y'all know why. Yeah, I've learned to kind of take my time. And if I don't finish something, it's okay. I always post it in the group because I only go live once a week. So there's just some things that's just not going to get finished while I'm live. And I have to just get over that because I always post it in the group and I show it the next week. Like this block, I'll show it next Sunday when I start out. I'll show the finished block. If you're not on any of the social medias like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you. Thank you. One of my little people is up. I hear them. What did I do with those darn scissors? Oh, here they go. These are the sweet snips from Fat Quarter Shop. I was watching a Fat Quarter Shop. I was watching Kimberly Jolly, and she was using these things, and I ordered them. And baby, when I tell you these things are sharp, honey. They're sharp. Disrespectfully sharp. I do have my Google scissors. I'm gonna get that name right. I'm gonna do better. It's so disrespectful. Gutermann scissors, but I have not really just used them. I think I did a reel or video on them or something, but I really just need to pull them out the box. If I pull them out the box, then I'll use them more. But they were good too. So now I'm just gonna go on the other side and stitch on this side. I'm gonna make sure I stitch that correctly. It fits in there perfectly. And I think that if I'd have sewed on the other end, it would have been overlapping, which it does that sometime. But that's another reason I know that I'm stitching it right. Let's come back over here to the front camera. And I want to show you that when I placed this block on, this lighting is a little off. Sorry. There we go. Try to turn that light off so y'all can see. I think y'all can see a little bit. Yes. It fits perfectly in this spot. Let me take it off. When I get ready to add this block on, it's perfect. It's perfect. And we're going to stitch from here to here on the next 4 blocks. Oh, yes. I always forget about the glue. And it's on my my table. Does that glue take a long time to dry? That's another Kimberly recommendation. The acorn glue. Because I'm like, it makes no sense to put it on here if it's not going to dry fast. It's one of those, put it on there and then do another step and then come back. But I'm not having too many problems with just holding it and stitching it either. It's not too bad. But they are very tiny. It doesn't dry fast. Oh, okay, yeah, it's one of those, you put that on and then you have to do something else and then come back to it. But I do have it. It's right on my table over there. Now, that's one thing I do know where that is. I'm going to buy something because I see it and then be like, now, where did I put it? This block looks a little big. Okay. Girl, thank you for speaking in complete sentence. I was like, girl, what? Okay, that looks better. I just needed to mesh that well. But yes, you see, oh yeah, her name, it says Shamika. I was making sure it didn't just have her channel name. But yes, you see Shamika in the chat. She's done this block. And let's talk about skill level of this block. And I don't know if Connie and Shamika will chime in on it or agree, but this is definitely a confident beginner sew along. Can you do it? Yes. Because it's just stitch and flip. You just have to cut the blocks accurately. But you can do this as a beginner. You just need to be very confident. A confident beginner. Maybe beginner intermediate. Just because of how small the blocks are. Hi, Nicole. Intermediate. But the only reason I say confident beginner is because Rosalind is doing this. And I've never seen her quilt the block before, and she's doing these things. So as long as you're confident, I really think that you'll be fine. Thanks, Marge. All right, Rosalind. But Rosalind's doing it, though. And she's a beginner. That's why I'm like, hey. Oh, let me cut all these blocks. Rosalind, have you finished this one yet? I know you've done. Hi, Angel B. Cute projects the other day. Angel B, I'm pulling out my laser today or tomorrow to laser. Girl, listen. I swear, even if I only use the laser like twice a year or 3 times a year, it's still nice to have it. I don't regret buying it because now I can laser my clappers. You know, if I need some laser, I got it. You know, I have got my money's worth out of it. I've done a lot of tumblers when I first bought it. So I wouldn't say I regret buying it. So Diana Dixon, show you a picture of what I'm working on? Yes, I can. Oh, thank you, Shamika. My little Facebook group is growing. The community is growing. The Crafting on a Dime family over there. We're just growing. We're growing, everybody. If you're new coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Shay Shay. I go live every Sunday morning at 08 Central Standard Time. I usually move a little bit faster on these blocks, but listen, Heather is not playing with us with these little tiny blocks, honey. Honey. But let me go here. Here. Let's show the block that I'm making right now. I'm making this strawberry right here, the January block. This block right here, this strawberry. And goodness knows what part of this strawberry I'm working on. I've already did the white and yellow part. And now I've moved on to, let's see what part this is. I do not even know what part this is. I don't know. Good morning, Stacey. Stacey, did you see my message? Well, not my message, but yeah, we definitely need to just do a quick video chat before y'all go live. And I was saying, we all know why. We need to get together and talk. Okay, so let's see, y'all. Look, this is the fun part. This is where we get to combine some stuff, and it actually looks like something. It almost looks like a strawberry. Okay, really, it's really not. Hi, Jessie. And I'm going to use my water pen a little bit here. It looks like this, just to get my seams a little flatter. Shamika keep playing. I'm gonna make her a moderator. One day she gonna just log in and she gonna be blue. Yeah, she gonna curse me on Sunday. I love you. Look, she gonna get me. Look, she gonna comment fast on that one, y'all. Look. She like, no. So Shon, I know Shon's listening. She's always listening and working. But Shon, I gotta figure out how to get some starch in my little water pen. Cause it's so tiny. I gotta use my little dropper. I gotta use my little dropper. That means I gotta find the little dropper things. Lord have mercy. I know I ordered them. I ordered them when we were in our resin era, me and Miss Merlinda. If you're late coming in, me and Miss Merlinda, it's our week to go live through the week. It's going to be Thursday at 12 Central. Did Miss Merlinda confirm that? Miss Merlinda gonna get me. Oh my God, I'm trying to be good, y'all. Okay, so look, I was just pressing my little tiny block. Look how tiny these blocks are. This is insane. Let's go here and here. Okay. So let's move some things around so we can see what we're doing here. Let's move some of these blocks. Boop, boop. And let's organize based off of this picture. It goes like this. It goes like this. And then we have this right here. We have this. Wait, I don't need this one yet. That's cool. I need a fabric tee. Right here. Right here. And let's put that back. Let's put you over here. So this is what it's supposed to look like based off the picture. Let's pull the picture up. Let's pull the picture up. So everybody can get a visual of what we're doing here. Let's go here. So right now we're putting this little flower together right here in the middle. Just to remind y'all, this white and yellow flower in the middle, that's what we're doing right now. So can y'all see the little flower right here? It's coming together. She's coming together. I'm going to sneak ahead and look ahead at step 5 because I'm nosy. Okay. Then it has us putting K. Let's grab K. And then K will go right here. Oh, I love it when we get to these big blocks. That means we almost done. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, this is kind of what it's looking like. So I just looked ahead because I'm nosy. Oh, and then we got a V here too. Let's grab a V. So a V will go over here too. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure each of these blocks to make sure that they're the right size before we sew any of this together. I know this and this is correct, but we need to check the size of each of these blocks before we sew anything together to make sure I have the final cut size correct. So let's do that. So let's go back to page 1 and let's check. Let's get a sip. Let's get a sip. Let's see how accurate I was. I'm not always the accuratest, but it's still going to look like the flower. I mean, the strawberry. It says 2 1/3. So let's measure. Measure. That's 2. One and 3/4. Okay, so 1. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, Shay Shay. This. This one is supposed to measure 2 by 2, and this thing is super big. Something is definitely not right here. So I definitely messed up on this block. I'm gonna have to figure that out. So I can't move on because this is not right. Let's go back and check my H's and see what the measurement was supposed to be. Ah, it's HH, not H. Oh God, this is gonna kill me. Dang, I used all of my HHs, so now I can't even go back and measure those. But I know for sure. Okay, so yes, I do remember measuring those before I started. And they were exactly 1 inches. Plus, I'm measuring 1/2 of that, and it is right. So that part was right. So then I go to my FF. Sorry, everybody, if y'all are commenting. My FF was not right. It was a bit bigger than what it was supposed to be. And then I'm going back to look at what the F was, and I didn't mistake F for FF. So that's not what I did. Okay, but it's okay. Because guess what I have? I have my little baggie with all of my fabric. I have my little baggie with all of my fabric. So what we're going to do is grab another yellow. So that's why it's important for all of your measurements. I mean, all your cuts to be accurate, or it's not going to turn out right. So I'm grabbing my yellow, and then I'm grabbing some more white. And it's okay. Even the best of us messed up. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So let's put that right there. And I see what I'm supposed to cut. Double check it again. Let's go. I love it. I love it, everybody. 10:30, no problem. No problem, Stacey. Thank you. I'll make sure I'll be off in just enough time. We just need a good 5-10 minute chat before y'all go live. I'm glad I saw that message because y'all know I'll be missing stuff. Y'all know my finger is jacked up, so I don't want to do too much cutting today. Let's see if we can get this one block correct before we get off. At first, I wasn't a fan of the Creative Grids ruler. I felt like they were a bit busy for me. And now I'm starting to realize some of the lines and their usefulness. So I just needed to get used to the ruler. But I'm not going to lie. I am definitely a Creative Grids ruler fan. It just took me a minute to realize the importance of those lines and how they help me. So I'm going to put this back in my bag because everything that I'm using for my strawberry quilt block is in here, all the fabrics. And like I said, I may add a few fabrics in here and there, but my background, all of the fabrics I'm using are in there. So let me go back to this. Okay, I see what I need. Okay, this double checking. Now I'm just double checking everything now. No problem, Stacey. Thank you for coming in and saying that. Appreciate it, boo. And I'm just a little shade thing. I don't know if anybody else does anything like this, But I'm just folding this in half and then folding it in half again so that when I cut, I'll get 4 because I need 4 of this size block. So I don't want to cut 1, 2, 3, 4. I just folded my fabric in half and then folded it in half again. So I have 4 pieces of fabric. So when I cut, I'm going to have 4 pieces of the size I need. So I'm not cutting like a million pieces one at a time. And my finger is jacked up, so I don't want to spend too much time cutting since I'm trying to be Bob the Builder over here and make things on my own. I'm not gonna lie, I will buy something in a minute, but that was pretty easy, so I just did it on my own. Alrighty, lock that. And we're back again to look at this again to see if I can get this right. This. That is much different than what I had. So let me go here because I want to show you, because I'm going to sew it real quick. But I want to show y'all first. So I'm going to have to move you around. Sorry. As a matter of fact, let me remove it so I don't make y'all dizzy. So I want to show y'all what I did wrong. Which is okay. It's okay. Do y'all see the difference in the size of these blocks? Put a pink heart if y'all see the difference in the size of the blocks. The white pieces were right, but the yellow was what I cut wrong. I cut this one too big. Let me put it on top of there so y'all can see. Thank you, Donna. And it was just a little too big. And you're going to notice it because and that's what I like about designers when they put the final measurement size of the square. That's when I called it. And it just didn't look right. It just didn't look right. So once again, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to sew from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. Draw my lines. We're going to sew it, and then we're going to be back on track. Because the rest of the blocks are good. I checked them. Let me remove this so I don't make y'all dizzy. Put her back on her stand. And we're back on track. And it's okay. It is okay. Stuff like this doesn't even bother me anymore. It used to, but now I'm like, girl, fix it and keep going. But yes. And where's my marker? Ah! I got a little wiggle room between this live and the next, so that's good. Thank you to everybody that posted their houses and their January blocks in my Facebook group. They are very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. Now that I got my lines drawn, we can go back to the sewing machine and sew these together really, really quick. Cut them and press and keep it moving and just keep it moving. Fun in the sun, y'all. Fun in the sun, everybody. See what y'all are saying. Good morning, everybody that came in. If I didn't speak to you individually, good morning. I see you, Vicky. Good morning. Let's go. All righty. Now let's see if we can get this block to look right. Let's double check. I'm just going to do one last double check. Yes, that's correct. Yes, that's correct. Okay. So we should be on track. I know it's growth when you recognize your mistakes and you're able to just kind of adjust and get back on track. All righty, one more. And then we're back on track, everybody. All righty. I miss if Rosalind says she finished this block and I just don't remember her posting it or showing us. Oh, my needle came up through it. Okay. That's okay. Because we are a pro at threading our machine now. It's not so terrifying anymore. At first it was. Look how fast I do it now. It's like, ah! Okay. Now listen, if y'all were on the line when I was I was struggling one day. Listen. I knew a day would come where I just be like, let me just thread it and keep it moving. But not gonna lie, it took some time with this one. Definitely a lot different than my brother. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut these little corners off. If I'm not mistaken, this is a square and a square. I don't always know all the terminology. If Quilt Witch can chime in on that. A square and a square, is that what this block is called? Oh, I thought I had cut the wrong thing. Whew, thank you, Jesus. It's a square and a square. I hope Quilt Witch didn't leave me. Don't leave me, Quilt Witch. I need you, girl. I need you. Now let's see what this final block is supposed to measure. 2 by 2. Let's see if I got it right this time. All righty. Let's see. Now when I place it on here, now that's correct. Woo! Let's go, baby. That's correct. Correcto. Correcto. Can y'all see that? So this block aligns with this block perfectly. This block aligns with that block perfectly, and so on. That's how I really knew that I had made a big mistake. So let's sew this to this, this to this, this to this, this to this, and see what we got after that. So let's put these over here and these over here. I'm so happy now. Yes, honey. Yes. We back on track. See? 5 minutes off the schedule, the regular schedule program. This is where I will sew with a scant 1/4 inch. Now we're moving on to the scant 1/4 inch. This is where it's very important to not just go straight into, you know, my regular stitch with a 1/4 inch. Is a scant. Hope I didn't forget what I did this morning. Look. Said I was going to put it about right on the side of that 1/4 inch line so I can make it a scant. And I will do that with all of the blocks for this sew along. Okay. These are not on here right. Let's see how they're supposed to look. That goes like that. So that's supposed to be like that. Okay. And there's no seams to match for this. We love it. We love it. We love it when we don't have to match seams. Thank you, Jesus, for this little grace this morning, right on this part. Okay. Whew. If I could just finish this one little piece of this block. Oh, that looks... I've seen better days. I've seen better days. I'm not going to be hard on myself. It may supposed to look like that. Before I judge. Ooh, we judge ourselves so hard. We got to give ourselves some grace. Okay. So this side on. Oh, that does look good. This one looks good. Sorry if I'm quiet. Okay. Really, Evelyn? I think the whole chat probably could answer that question, how I feel about my Juki. Or at minimum, the Fab 6. I get on their nerves, honey. Talking about this dang on Juki. Baby, listen. The Juki is like the best thing that ever happened to me. She is like heaven. She's like heaven. If anybody wants to chime in. Listen. Good morning, Melody. Listen. How do I feel about my Juki, honey? I need to ask Miss Robin. She's the newest Juki junkie. How she feels about hers. Oh, gosh. See, there they go. There they go. Listen, they gonna get you, Evelyn. Listen. Good morning, Donzel. I was talking about you early. Shon. Listen. She bumped the scan and cut straight off my top #1 purchase of last year. She kicked butt at the end of the year. She did that, honey. She definitely did that. We're getting ready to have to match some seams up right now. But let me make sure I have this right. So it goes like this, and then this goes on the bottom. So we get ready to have to match some seams up. Ooh, and it looks like they're gonna mesh perfectly, honey. That's how you know when your sewing is accurate. When them seams, ooh, baby. Ooh, I get excited. To get excited about seams meshing. The joy of my life. Let's get some pins. Let's get some pins, honey. Oh, no problem scrapping like a lady. Scrapping like a lady got her Juki too. But to answer your question, Evelyn, I love her. She has definitely upped my sewing. My sewing. She's definitely did that. She has definitely elevated the accuracy of my quilting. I can say that confidently that she has did that. Oh, snap. Listen. And once again, we're sewing with a scant 1/4 inch. Anytime that I'm working on one of Heather Briggs projects, it's going to be a scant. So far, we've, well, Shamika has validated on one so long she's doing for her, and I can validate it on this one. I think it may just be a Heather Briggs. Her projects are going to be scant 1/4 inch, unless otherwise stated. That's what she put in her instructions. I'm fine with that, as long as we know. And yes, Quilt Police, I am sewing over my pins. Let's see how good accurately I pinned. I'm scared. I'm always scared to peek. I'll take that. I'll take that, y'all. I'll take it. I'll take it all day. I'll take this. Scrapping like a lady. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Oh, man. I don't want to make y'all sit at church. Listen. Y'all, that's the good thing about a live. You can always catch the replay, y'all. It's okay. It is all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Yes, it's okay. And let me look at my instructions. I did that part. Now we on page 2. We on page 2. Okay, so let's go back over here to where y'all can see. So I need to sew this to this. And then I can sew this to this. And then we'll be done for today. Listen. Listen, Linda. So that thing on down with a scant 1/4 inch. And we about to get our boogie on. It's 9:24. Time to get on off of here. I don't think it's unrealistic to expect somebody or ask somebody to watch an 1.5 hour live back. That's not too bad. That's not too bad for me and my expectations for my channel. I like that. I'll take that. Let's go. She gives a, I'm gonna go back to page 1 real quick. Okay. I was seeing if she gave a finished size after I did this. Okay. She says 5 by 9. Okay. Thank you. And then I'm gonna get this big boy right here. This to me is so much fun. Listen, 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 listen. Ooh, baby. I may be pulling out my big Alicio for these quilt blocks because I have my steam. I need my steam. I don't put water in my little Alicio. Yeah, the water pen does the trick every time. So this is what it looks like. And I'm getting ready to sew this piece on the bottom. And then we'll be done for today. We sure have a lot of pieces left. Wish I was coming on every day and then we could just work through this, you know, together, you know. But it's okay. It's okay. Wish I had the final block size of this. Because it's a little longer than my piece. The flower should measure 4.5 by 3.5, but that's before the other block. The symbol K, the V, the unit should measure 5 by 9. So this from here to here should be 5. I don't think I have a 5 ruler. I only have a 5.5. But I really want to see. Definitely longer than 5.25. It's a I gotta always worry about my 1/4 inch that I'm gonna sew right here. This is 5. Got it. Okay. See all the math that goes into this? All the math is real. I question myself for doing this to myself. Like, girl, what was you thinking? And it could be my scant 1/4 inches a little off. Or my cutting could have been off. As you can see, I messed up on the one cutting. But we're just going to cut it down. Okay, let's press this. It looks like this. And I'm going to trim that off. Now I want to press the other way. Press down. I hope you guys have a great day. I appreciate y'all tuning in to watch me. Remember, I go live every Sunday morning. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you just came and jumped in and just start watching. Thank you. But please hit the like button. And I do have a Facebook group. I'm on TikTok, Instagram. I'm doing all the things everywhere. There we go. So now this is my block. This is all I have today. That's so sad. This is all I have today to show for it. And I already see the next step and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do the next step. Because it's so addictive. You just keep adding on it. Before you know, I have a whole strawberry. It's going to be a strawberry. It's going to be so pretty. And I can't wait to show y'all next Sunday my block. If you want to see it later today, check out my Facebook group. All my social media is going to be there. Because I'm probably going to start recording a reel now that I'm getting off live. Thinking it's cute. The little part of my strawberry that y'all can see. You have to visualize the strawberry. But it's there. I promise you. It's there. It's there. Thank you, Shamika. Yes. And you see how I made that mistake and we just recut and we continued on. It's okay. And I've been sewing for a while now and I still made a mistake. So it happens to the best of us. Hey, Rachel Boo. Hey. Yes. Trust the process step by step. Before you know, it's going to look like a strawberry. Don't worry. I'll record and y'all will get to see this strawberry form. I'll record it. Thank you, DB. And we will watch Stacey and Jess at 10:30. I'm hoping Alexis comes on. I won't get to watch Alexis because my movie is going to be on. But don't forget So Sweet Academy with Alexis. And Shon and Miss Linda. And then Eve. If y'all are worried about these people, they're in my description box below. Support them. They are working hard, you know, and creating good content. So I will see you guys on Thursday at 12 Central Standard Time and then back on Sunday at my normal time. Go to church, y'all. Go to church. Pray for me. Love you guys. Bye.
Can't focus on me.